Hey guys, it's Faith and Faith Gaming here. I hope you're well. Guys, got another matchup for you. Multiplayer battle with Total War Warhammer 2. It is Vampire Counts versus Beastmen. I will slow it down and run through the armies in game, but yeah, there they are for you to take a quick look at. So, Crocs taking quite a large infantry army. I'll slow it right down. I've gone for. I used to love playing Vampire Counts, and I've probably played this class more than any other in the campaign. Not so much in multiplayer. I've played a couple of games. I prefer playing them in the campaign. I love the raise dead mechanic that they've got and stuff. And um, I'm pretty good at playing them in the campaign as well. With the kind of, but I played the style of very much kind of. I don't know. It looks a bit Roman to me and kind of very kind of bulked up, very together. So I'll run through the units. I think it kicks off quite quickly. I took 2 normal zombies in the front. 5 of these skeleton warriors, just standard skeleton warriors in kind of a block of 3 and 2. The Stearnsman Graveguard, just behind the central ones. 2 sets of Khan Wraiths, 2 sets of Crypt Horrors, a Vargulf, the Mortis Engine, not the unique one, just the bog standard, and some Blood Knights, which I've left in the trees here to pull out later. He's gone with, how many of these are there? 3 sets of those Ungor herds, 2 sets of Ungor spear herds, 2 sets of Bestigor herds, 2 Minotaurs. I think, are they both standard shields? Yeah, 2 sets of normal Minotaurs with the shields. Morgan, the Shadow Knave, looking pretty terrifying. 2 sets of these. It's a lie. 1 set of Razorgore herds. Razorgore herd. 1 set of Centaurs with great weapons. 1 set of Chaos Warhams here. There's another set of Chaos Warhams in this flank, so 1 either end. I tell a lie. There's 3 sets of those Bestigor herds. There's 1 in the trees here that I've missed. So yeah, his right flank's a little bit stronger than his left. I was pretty worried. I'll tell you from the beginning. My Blood Knights here. I was pretty worried that if those Centaurs are great weapons, the Razorgore herd and the Warhounds stumbled across them in the woods, they'd be a bit of a wasted pick. So I'll put it on play. The game plan was to keep everything together in a kind of a nice big undead Beastman mosh pit in the middle, utilising the Mortis engines, kind of damage to everyone around, utilising Heinrich's kind of ability to heal his Master of the Undead, and I took the Chaos Tomb Blade, which is another regeneration, and it also gives models back. I did miss kind of reading it slightly there. It needs to be in melee, so I think for a little bit of it, I'm just assuming it's working, and it's not. But he's also got Curse of the Undeath and stuff as well. So the plan was just to try and wear him down through kind of fighting in the middle, because I knew he'd see this kind of formation and just seek to surround me. So let me put it on full speed. Everyone's started to join. So we literally just join up here, and as I said, the plan was just to get a nice big fight going in the middle here. Mortis engine in, kind of trying to wear down these units. You can see that, I'll try and keep it on one so you can see the tick. You can see their health ticking down. I know they're kind of, they're in combat, those raiders. But I wonder I'm intrigued to know how much of that is actually Mortis engine tick and how much of that is kind of skeleton warriors, because it is ticking down quite nicely, but straight away you can see that some of his kind of Ungor herd, they're taking good damage. Like that one's already in retreat. He realizes he's got his raiders in there. He tries to pull them out pretty quickly. Apologies, wrong, but I'll pause it here. Right, by some miracle, he didn't stumble across these Blood Knights who literally decimate these straight out of the woods and decimate these Warhounds in kind of one charge and send them off the field. Which kind of, I was lucky, I feel, here to get this opportunity. Gets rid of these guys, but also he's piling into our flanks here. There's a juicy bunch of Centaurs here, juicy Razorgore herd to hit here as well, and I'm just pretty thankful for the for not meeting them. I think it does actually probably kind of put me in good stead for this game. But if you look across the field, so we're all joined in combat, but we're kind of sending off some of the initial units that got in. Some of these guys starting to rack up some kills. So 66 kills here, just smashing zombies and cheap skeletons. Here's the second charge into a set of Chaos Warhounds, which sees them within kind of 10 seconds. Absolutely decimated as well. Emler just running around. I've actually... Krell is here somewhere. Yeah, he's here trying to do his... put his magic on Morgir. Does pretty well actually at taking his health down. For kind of a free summonable unit, he's pretty decent. So this is where the Blood Knights really start to come into their own, just charging around, smashing up anything large, just using that anti-large ability that they have, just to kind of absolutely load. So that's, you know, on their kill list now is 2 sets of Warhounds. These Centicores, great weapons, are gone as well. They've taken barely to no damage at all. Another set of Minotaurs on their way out. And you can slowly see here that he hasn't really got an answer. He tries to take out this mortar engine by singling it out, but it's quite mobile, quite easy to move around and just bury in the middle of your units. At this point here, yeah, these raiders are becoming a bit of a pain. I took my Vargul across to try and lock them into combat, but he's obviously got them on guard mode, so they won't commit, but and they're still firing. But eventually, yeah, I'm not sure what changed there because they're still firing, but he does manage to put them into combat. I think in a second there's another set of zombies right in the middle of them just to hold them up, because they were doing a hell of a lot of damage to my Mortis engine, which kind of is giving healing, it's giving damage, it's giving weapon strength bonuses, everything. It's kind of an essential part of this build. Blood Knights just rampaging around. Look, they're up to 145 kills and very healthy, seeing off another set of Razor Gores. I'll slow it down a sec, just check out what's to the damage. The Vargul's got some good kills and literally on full HP. Krell's still rocking around, 38 kills. Morgir has just succumbed to kind of bad morale. Krell has been punishing him, just following him around for a lot of that fight and doing good damage. He set a Khan race there. Is that? They have some big kills. Obviously, Kemler not really getting any kills, but Khan race here, very healthy, 24 kills. Cryptoras, not getting a hell of a lot of kills. Some Skeleton Warriors racking up some half decent kills. Zombies, nothing really. Khan race, not really a lot of kills here either. And again, Cryptoras on this side, not as many kills as I'd have hoped, but the Mortis engines racked up kind of a couple of kills as well. But if you notice, a lot of his besticle hoods and stuff, they're still very healthy, kind of over half HP, kind of around half HP. The other one over here is just kind of tipping below half HP. See how this evolves from here. I think with Morgir kind of being on the cusp of not being alive anymore, I think that's what might sway it for him, or for me even, is that if you look around, a lot of his units on pretty bad morale at the moment. Absolute chaos in there. Blood Knights just ruining Minotaurs. Just kind of absolute chaos. And I think with Morgir, morale dropping, you can see everyone else is just starting to lose. And with the kind of a lot of the healing and stuff that's going around, the Khan race being ethereal, the Mortis engine giving healing, Kemler giving healing from if he's in fighting, and kind of Curse of Undeath, Master of the Dead, everything's providing healing. A lot of our units just holding their own. You get Skeleton Warriors getting 52 kills is absolutely crazy. With Morgir, kind of the morale going here, I think Krell went back on him, just is enough to tip the morale scales. And what's interesting is he's actually got a hell of a lot of units left. Look how kind of doing. There's a lot of models still left alive there. Kind of look. I know I can't zoom in because it stops you in whatever you're in. A lot of bestigos there, still running away without having the chance to have done a lot of damage. On this side, still a couple left that kind of brutalised. Let's go and check the scores. I mean, I was intrigued at the end of this to see how well some stuff had done. But if you notice my kills on the on kind of my units and look at the losses, he's still kind of got over half his army left. So getting Morgan to retreat like that kind of cost him. So best score here there with more than half HP, another one with more than half HP. 2 sets of Minotaurs, kind of around half HP. Some of his kind of Ungor herds still able to be in the fight. it's a bit of a shame, really. I feel like he had a bit more fight left in him, but unfortunately, with the loss of morale there, it's just finished his army. But from our side, the Blood Knights are literally doing work. Everything that's dangerous on the Beastmen side, minus the Bestigor herds, so the Centaurs, the Minotaurs, the Razorgore herds, kind of everything that could have caused us a real hassle and done some good damage to some of our kind of larger units as well. Just getting absolutely flattened by Blood Knights, who've come out with almost full HP, which is crazy. Stearnsman kind of absolutely will take those again. 112 kills, kind of still full HP, a lot of models left. Vargul's kind of full HP, Crypt Horrors. So this build was all around just cheap, very cheap infantry and then taking other units that regen, are easily healed, or kind of very strong. So yeah, just absolutely ruining a kind of a bulk Beastman army setup like that. Difficult fight though for the Beastman, I imagine. I'm looking now, like I don't know what he could have changed or brought. Maybe if he'd singled out the Mortis engine earlier on, or really kind of pushed to kill Kemler. It's so difficult though with the zombies and stuff. He can just put in your way and he can just melt into his undead ranks. But really enjoyed playing that game, and just glad the kind of regen and mosh pit tactic worked, even though it is maybe a little bit lame. Yeah, guys, if you like the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, we're releasing regular content. As I've said on a couple of my other videos, we are awaiting. I'm awaiting SFO to be updated to get a couple of campaigns going. I'm keen to do kind of maybe another undead or another vampire campaign with the new mechanics they brought in. Also probably high elves. Keen to do a Beastman. Yeah, I got a lot of Crooked Moon, a lot of campaigns to play in a couple of months. So keep an eye out for those. And until the next one, guys, be safe. I'll catch you again. Cheers.